Hey y'all, I'm Chris, and this is It Worth It, y'all? And today we're gonna make Thanksgiving dinner for you. So, if you saw in the previous video, we did a whole bunch of prep yesterday. Saves you so much time today. Hang on, let me check what time it is. It is 11:18 in the morning. I took my time this morning, took my shower, got dressed, cleaned the bathroom, did a little picking up, had my coffee, enjoyed myself. So now it's time to take advantage of what we've already prepped and finish the things that we need to prep. So, first things first, we gotta get the turkey out of the garage and get it in the oven. So the rule of thumb on a turkey is you want probably 15 to 20 minutes per pound in the oven at 350. So what I do is we'll do a 12-pound turkey, which is almost a 13-pound turkey. So we'll go 3 hours, check it, probably gonna take 3.5 hours. So 11, let's call 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. That puts us at 3 o'clock, then the turkey's done. Then that turkey needs to rest for an hour, 4 o'clock. We wanna eat dinner at 5, so that's perfect timing. My life in beeps. Every time there's a beep. I'm gonna make that a shirt. My life is filled with beeps. That ought to go over well. So then we're gonna take all of the sides and stuff that we've already made, put them in the oven so they can start heating up, and then we can finish the sides that we need to finish, wrap this whole thing up, and be on the table by 5. So stick around and we'll show you how to get this done.
All right, let's start right here with the turkey brine. I'm gonna pull the plate. This is the brine. We're just gonna go ahead and dump it. You do not reuse this. Don't try to save it. I know you feel like you're wasting stuff, but you're really not. Okay, my kitchen sink is very clean, so I'm gonna set the turkey in there. Make sure you get all this out. Hey, best food grade buckets for doing brines like this, because this was for the official bucket of the pickles from Firehouse Subs. I think they charge you like $3, $3.50, and they donate proceeds to like Backstoppers and stuff like that. So go get you some food grade pickle buckets for your brines. All right, next, grab yourself some paper towels. Grab yourself a turkey. Let it drip dry for a minute. You're gonna see that the color of the skin changed a little. And we're gonna dry her off real good. Get as much of that brine off as possible. And the cavity's okay. We'll get her dried off, and I'm gonna run over here and set her in a gift that I was given, and I'll let you guys see it. Here, let me move you. I think this roaster is older than me, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll pick the turkey up in just a second. I need to dry her some more, but I wanted you to see this pot too. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, I was gifted this pot by one of my clients, and I'm just so thrilled and feel so lucky to be able to use it for my family now. All right, we got her all dried off. Now, usually I go in with some butter and shove it everywhere, or I inject it. What I'm gonna do this time is we're just gonna leave her as is. We're not gonna do anything else. Stick them in there. I will come back and baste with melted butter later. So this is going in the oven just like this for 3 hours, but we're gonna start checking at 2 hours and start basting with melted butter. All right, y'all, we are darn close to the 2 hour mark. Ooh, it's hot in here. Let's pull this guy out, see what we're doing. We need to put a temp. Oh yeah, we probably need to pull the lid off too, actually. Let's pull this lid off. We're not gonna do this lid anymore. Oh, it looks so good. All right, we're gonna put a temp. I wanna put a temp right there by the bone. Oh yeah. I think she's ready. Let me go in by the bone right here, deep in. Oh, yeah, okay. Man, that looks good, doesn't it? All right, y'all, we are an entire hour early. And I think it has everything to do with the roaster that I put inside the oven. I think it has everything to do with that pot, because I think it held the heat in better and it allowed that bird to cook all the way through in 2 hours. That's nuts. A 13, almost 12.98. So a 13-pound turkey in 2 hours. Yeah, I will not ever not use that piece of equipment. That is amazing. So we're going to pull her out. She's got, let me see, we got 11 minutes left. So after the 11 minutes goes, I just want to kind of get that skin a little crispier. We're going to set it on the table over here and we're going to let her rest. Rule of thumb is half the time that you cooked, but she's going to have to sit for 2 hours. And if we have to zap her or if we have to do whatever, it'll be okay. But this is unreal. I'm so thrilled. My word, look at you. Look how pretty you are. All right, you're gonna take a nap for about an hour. See you later. All right, y'all, we have extra eggs, so you know what I'm gonna do. We are gonna make deviled eggs. Because why not? We got extra eggs, let's use them. So I've already boiled the eggs and we're just gonna get the shells off and then I'll show you what I use for the inside part. Okay, we got eggs. Could have boiled them a little longer, but that's okay. It'll work out just fine. I'll show you what you can do whenever this happens. It's real easy. I don't think we'll have to worry about it though. They'll probably mash up pretty good. Yeah, these could have gone probably another minute or 2 minutes. Sometimes you need a spoon to get this out. Sometimes they just fly out. Now, if you find your yolks are a little undercooked, what you can do is start mashing them up like you would normally. And then we're gonna put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I know that sounds weird, but it will finish cooking them off. You only need probably only 15 seconds to get them cooked all the way. And then we'll add our rest of our ingredients. Oh, busted one. That's okay. More filling for the other ones. We're gonna zap this for 30 seconds. Y'all, I just talked you through this entire recipe and it wasn't recording. So here's the final product. On the egg yolks, I added mayonnaise, mustard, sweet relish, caraway seeds, salt, and pepper. I like the flavor of the caraway seed. It just tastes absolutely wonderful. And then I've topped it with either Hungarian or sweet paprika. You can see that right there. I tested one. They are on point. We're not going to do anything with these guys except stick them in the refrigerator. And hopefully, well, at least I got one. Because when Greg gets here, these are gone if he knows they're in there. I'll bring you back whenever it's time to do the sides. We still have plenty of time because that turkey, man, that thing went fast. Y'all, it has been such a lovely afternoon. I haven't done diddly squat except work on the computer a little bit and wait for 3:30 to roll around, and here we are. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make brown gravy mix. I have taken all the bones and meat out of the stock that we made yesterday. This is straight out of the refrigerator. Yes, there's a little crud in it because we had all those seasonings. And so we're just gonna empty this into that, stir it all up. I'm not gonna turn it on just yet. I'm just gonna have it on the stove ready to roll so I don't forget it because I'm really good at forgetting stuff like this. Okay, come on. Come out of the packet. I normally wouldn't use this, but this was in the $40 Thanksgiving and we're gonna use it. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it. Walmart did good. Not great, but good. All right, this is all I'm gonna do right now. We're gonna mix this in and I'm gonna go set it on the stove. Okay, we'll turn that on later. Next recipe we're gonna work on is the stovetop. And I'm gonna follow the directions on the back of the box. So we need 1.5 cups of water. So I've got 3 cups of stock here. And then I went ahead and took the meat and chopped it all up. This is the part where you just don't tell anybody you're throwing this stuff in or they'll freak out. But if you don't tell them, they'll never know it's there. And then this says we need a 1/4 cup of butter, which is a 1/2 stick. So I need a full stick of butter. And then we're gonna get this on the stove and get it heated through very slowly because we're still not ready to start cooking this. So this is gonna go on the stove on a burner, and I do this so I don't forget. Okay, this is what the cranberries look like whenever we put them in the refrigerator last night. There's no sugar. These are really, really tart. So we're gonna add some sugar to this, and we're gonna get it on the stove to get heated through and set to the side. So I wanna show you guys something. We're trying to stay away from added sugar. So what I wanna do is put this in here, and I wanna do my liquid stevia like I did with the, what do we make? The pies. Some people don't like chunky cranberry sauce. Some people don't like cranberry sauce. I'm an either way person. Okay, this is how, maybe two squirts worth, maybe. I'm gonna taste it before we get it heated through. And maybe we don't even need to heat it through. Maybe I just need to add the sugar. I should probably wait for Greg because it'll depend on how he wants it. It doesn't bother me either way. That's what we're going for. Oh, it needs a lot more. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna have to heat that through. So it'll soak up that sugar. Oh man, that's tart. Glad I tasted that. Ooh-wee. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, that's better. Okay, I think we're heating this through. And I think I'm doing a little blend in it too. I don't think that sugar's penetrating good enough. So we're gonna go ahead and heat that through. We're gonna start stirring that already. Greg's back, so I'm gonna have him taste this to see if he likes it before we start cooling it down. All right, y'all, there's our 4 items that we need to put in the oven. We're gonna pull lids and we're gonna put everything in the oven real quick. Now I try to use as little foil and like saran wrap and stuff as possible, but given that these lids are plastic or silicone, they're not going in the oven. So I'm going to tint these for now, just to get them starting to heat through. Then we'll test and we'll pull the foil off when we get closer to having these items heated all the way through. So we're just gonna tint these real quick, get them in the oven. These will take probably about 45 minutes to heat through. All right, we are at about the 30-minute mark. And what I like to do is come in here and give these things a good stir, because usually it heats around the sides and not the middle. So I like to give it a nice stir, even out the heat. This is looking pretty good. Now, if you remember what we said on this one, we need to finish it with the French onion on the top, right? So we're gonna do that now. And remember, what I like to do is just add it to the side. That way, in case somebody doesn't like the French onion, they can dig their green beans out of the middle. Okay. That one looks good. Let's look at the corn. Oh, wow. So you see the corn has melted. The butter has melted. Thank you, Greg. This looks like it's heated all the way through. That's good. I think we can still stick that in. It's not going to hurt it to keep going. Oh, look at our glazed carrots. All of the butter is melted. It's got a nice, the maple syrup's nice. The carrots have released its juices. This looks wonderful. And then mashed potatoes are last. These are the ones that'll we're probably gonna have to add some milk to them. Oh yeah. We're gonna need to add some liquid, which is normal. They get a little dry when you reheat them in the oven, but it looks as though we've got them heated through. So it's time to start our stovetop items, and then we can eat. All right, stovetop solution is at a rolling boil. It is time to add the bread. Here's why I love stuffing. It is so simple. It's literally dump this in, stir it up, and turn the heat off. That's stuffing. Make sure everything's real nice and coated, and turn it off. Then right behind there, the gravy's done. That was lovely. And we're gonna serve it in a nice pretty little boat. There we go. We'll just leave the rest of it back here. When we're ready for more, we'll have more. Now the hard part's leaving that alone because you don't want to break up those pieces. All right, the only thing we're waiting on is mac and cheese. For the mac and cheese, we went ahead and did 2 quarts of stock and 1 quart of water. We're waiting on, we didn't add anything else. The stuff that you see in there was from the chicken stock that we added. All right. I love this style of mac and cheese because this is the easiest kind. You put the noodles back in the bowl and you mush the cheese on top. No extra ingredients. This is definitely the easy way to do it. And then, in my life with beeps, we're done. And it's 4:48. So that means I'm 12 minutes ahead of schedule. Go me. See, these just come out and I got 3 of them to do. Might have Greg come over here and stir while I get these out. This is a bit much. Make sure I get it all. It smells good. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this. Man, that's a lot in there. Oh, we got 1 more to go. All right, saved by Greg's arm, thank goodness. All right, we're gonna dish this up. We'll bring you back when we start loading our plates. All right, y'all, $44.37. I think I had to add a little bit of maple syrup to this mix that was not included in the $40 price, but here you go. Thanksgiving dinner. What do you think, Greg?
Looks good.
Walmart said it would feed 10 people. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, that's, what are these, 9x9s?
8x8s, yeah.
8x8s.
Yeah.
You can at least get, I mean, 9 portions at least out of each. And those are good portions.
Right. And there's a ton. So you think that a regular size portion isn't going to be a real portion on Thanksgiving?
Oh, no. I mean, even I couldn't eat a full portion of every. That's a lot of sides.
Yeah.
That's one thing you have to take in consideration when you're making your holiday meals is not everything has to be 20 gallons of the product because you have many
Options.
things to choose from.
Yeah, got plenty of options. All right, you ready to load your plate?
I'm ready.
Me too. Okay, let's go. All right, y'all. We got it good. Look, there's mine.
Here's mine.
And then behind us, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is, let me zoom you in real quick. Look at all that. We now think, what, do you think 12, 14?
I mean, you're going to run out of carrots.
Yeah. Well, I got extra if I need to do that. This is a lot of food, y'all.
This is a lot of food.
So we spent $44.37. The only thing I really added was maple syrup, salt, pepper.
If you don't have maple syrup, there's
Then
other things you could replace it with if you don't want to spend it on maple syrup.
So,
heck, regular syrup.
Right.
If you have regular syrup in your
log cabin, something.
in your cupboard.
All right, y'all. We're getting ready to go eat. If you haven't seen the Thanksgiving for $40 video, I'm going to post it right up here. And if you haven't seen our prep video that we did yesterday, click on that link below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until we see you on the next video, bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Quick confession. Remember those eggs I made that I said if Greg knew they were here, they'd be gone? Guess what I forgot to put on the table? And Greg's finished with his plate. And what did you call me?
Nothing.
What'd you call me?
She devil. I went to get me a glass of tea.
Oops.
And hidden in the refrigerator behind nothing was the deviled eggs. I'm going to have one because I'm quite full.
I swear that wasn't planned, but I mean, cool move. Sorry.